The message from God today is that the present moment is an opportune moment to emerge from profound sorrow and anguish. Even though certain areas of the cemetery are not included in my lessons or corrections, there are still locations where you can encounter a profound aspect of my love and compassion, which will assist you in becoming sons. I have a deep affection for you, and I am your father. I am your devoted father, and I instruct you on the distinction between right and wrong. The tempest is weakening, and the shaking is concluding. Therefore, the process of molting and receiving a remand is interconnected. I am ensuring your safety by walking alongside you and providing you with solace. I implore you to allow me to assume responsibility for the vessel's stability until it reaches the tranquil waters of peace, joy, and tranquility in the Holy Spirit. The Father assures you that you will regain your confidence once events align with your expectations. This level is intriguing because it demonstrates my devotion and the abundance of favors I possess. You can depend on me to fulfill my words. Believe in me with all your heart and do not rely on your assumptions. You demonstrated trust in the face of adversity and duress, so why not replicate it? You will eventually reach the other side of the better goods. I am aware of the path through the valleys, the clouds, the agony, and the death. As the night transforms into the day, relinquish the garments of despondency and your losses. According to the Father, today is the Lord's day, which implies that there are numerous methods for you to recover and improve. God instructs us today, do not be apprehensive. All other concerns are not pure, only respect for the Lord is. Dear one, I am the all-knowing deity who has foreseen the end from the inception of time. I am the fourth individual involved in your incident. I guarantee that you will emerge from the crucible of adversity unscathed, with no trace of smoke on your clothing. Today is an unusual day. It is a fresh day. To comprehend the spiritual realm that surrounds you, you require a fresh perspective from a superior source. The era in which disasters and new issues occurred in succession is now over. As you progress from one level of vanity and faith to the next, you will ascend to the highest reaches of the earth. Determined to restrict the frequency of your insults. If an individual does not accept your assertions, refrain from disclosing your significant insights to them. The principles of faith will never be accepted by a mind that is under the influence of its senses. You mustn't place your faith in the unpredictable forces of change and chance, but rather in the certainty and veracity of my promises. I am the quintessential promise keeper, God declares. I am cognizant of the content of your discourse. I am cognizant that the adversary is attempting to undermine the vision I have provided you with. Breathe in some fresh oxygen. Refrain from being preoccupied with the present or depressed about the past. Distribute gifts, extend forgiveness, and liberate individuals. Move forward with the strength of my spirit. Currently, the radiance of my light envelopes you, propelling you toward the ultimate realization of all that I have promised you today. God informs you that He is not displeased with you or dictating your actions for the day. Because I cherish you and am committed to safeguarding you from all damage, my fury is exclusively directed toward your adversaries. Speak to your ears, listen to the assurance of God. Speak to your eyes, observe the divine plan and the actions of the Father. Individuals who intend to exterminate you. They are akin to stubble before the wind and will be consumed. However, you will persist and make progress in the region where you are experiencing the most difficulty. Refrain from surrendering or giving in. Regardless of the severity of your losses, you will soon recover. Please be advised that I have not abandoned you or retracted my affection for you in the face of deteriorating circumstances. I may appear to be distant at times, but I am a God who is exceedingly close. I will not relinquish my authority over your existence. You are rapidly transitioning into a period in which answered prayer accelerates events, even to Godspeed acceleration, which transforms everything. In a moment, I will not merely observe the challenges you may encounter. Align your spirit with mine. Clearly define your convictions to leverage them as a formidable weapon against any erroneous evidence. You are currently and indefinitely transitioning from a state of distress to a state of tranquility, much like my son emerged from the tomb. Today, God inquired, "Do you perceive it? I intend to notify you of the commencement of a new undertaking before its commencement. I refrain from disclosing any information to anyone until I have informed my servants, the prophets." Have you been attentive? You are distinct from the skeptics and detractors who will perish and vanish due to their lack of faith. Even if it is explicitly stated, they will not believe or trust the act I am performing during your time. This is not accurate for you, as I am ensuring that my word is fulfilled in your life. The spirits are prepared and eagerly anticipating your words. When you utter my word, it is executed as if I had spoken it. Your faith is the reason for this. If you do not provide them with any resources, they will be unable to utilize them, and your words may inadvertently assist your adversaries. Before the video continues, I request you to like the video and share this video with your family and friends, and request to donate us some dollars because I do not have house and I have to make my new house. Today, I offer you my complete health, spiritual wealth, and freedom from worries, intense emotions, and moral dilemmas, as well as my capacity to remain composed in any circumstance. I am creating duplicates of myself within and around you. My divine power has provided you with all the necessities for life and pleasure through your comprehensive comprehension of the gifts I have bestowed upon you. I have made numerous significant promises to you that will assist you in avoiding the moral decay and greed that are prevalent in the world, and instead allow you to participate in my sacred essence. Increase your productivity, cultivate a greater sense of optimism, demonstrate greater virtue, and acquire additional knowledge. Develop self-discipline, persistence, humility, and brotherly affection through the application of your knowledge. You will never be inactive or unproductive, as these characteristics are already present and will continue to develop. Therefore, you will never fail by being certain of your task and choice and dedicating yourself to these objectives. God declares that He is no longer a distant deity. I am near you, as I am to all individuals who possess a contrite spirit and a remorseful heart. The Father desires for you to express your apologies. Right now, it is unnecessary to demonstrate your weapon, boast, or behave aggressively. I comprehend the situation. I am bringing to the public the matters that require recognition and discussion. Instruct your hearing to hear and your eyes to perceive what God reveals. Do not be apprehensive or hesitate, for I am not merely announcing the outcome. I am demonstrating how my hand operates and how my justice is executed in this circumstance. This will enable you to be blessed and to be a boon to others. God declares that He intends to rejoice, not to reign. When I am present, you do not need to assume responsibility. Please remain the individual you are, as you are my willing servant, and allow me to be who I am. Please have faith in me and be aware that I am dedicating myself to my workload. If you promote me, I will be elevated in your circumstances, resulting in favorable outcomes for you. Discuss my justice and righteousness, as they are currently descending upon you. Indeed, even the rains of my favor that transform the weather and bring heaven to earth in a brief amount of time. Today, God informs you that He has observed your spiritual vulnerability and is currently liberating you from individuals who are more powerful than you. False brothers employed language that was not derived from me when they disparaged you. My eyes were witness to their fabrications. They conversed, I listened, and I am currently taking action to safeguard and assist you. God declares, you are not required to defend yourself, as I possess the capacity to do so. My truth within you will defy the deceptions that surround you and guide you to your place of blessing, a place of renewal and transformation that transforms everything and molds you more closely to my image. If you are experiencing difficult circumstances, refrain from participating in the same activities as your adversaries. Assist them in ascending when they tumble. When they work efficiently, for they act as if they were their closest friend. When they ridicule you, turn to me for guidance. I will assist at the appropriate time and will not delay it indefinitely. God instructs us to await the appropriate moment. Hold on fast for my rescue, which has been promised and is rapidly approaching. God has declared that He will not intervene to safeguard you from injury and safeguard you from the teeth and claws of lions and bears. I provide you with my safety today, and this verse informs you of my identity and occupation. Today, God declares that the enemy's primary objective is to assail the essence of who I am that resides within you, rather than you. The enemy believes that he can obstruct me as long as he can inflict harm on you. However, this is not how I had intended for you, declares God. Against you, the adversary has been repelled today. Chaos will be unleashed upon your adversaries today, and they will be scattered like chaff during my harvest. God declares, I am guiding you to rest on the threshing floors of my plans. Remain silent and refrain from making any comments while I engage in conversation with those who have disparaged you. Today, their path will be obscured and perilous. They inflicted pain on you, which in turn caused me agony. Therefore, they will be punished by my angel. Prepare to conceal your face, as the divine has declared that those who have intended to harm your spirit will be entangled in their schemes and stumble into the same traps they have set for you. Even though everything is going awry, my solid hand remains extended. I shall not abandon you in your current location or disregard your identity. I am modifying and enhancing you to resemble my image. God declares, "It is not about you, it is about me." Let go of your self-consciousness and self-reference, and firmly establish yourself in the identity of I am that I am. You are engaged in a battle against false witnesses, individuals who have repaid good with evil, and those who have derived pleasure from your misfortune, as I am within you. Therefore, remain in a state of love and behave in love, as love is who I am, and you will never falter when you are in love, according to the Father. Before the video continues, I request to donate us some dollars because I do not have house and I have to make my new house. As of today, an initiative has been initiated to order your existence. This phase of the molting process facilitates the transition to a new form and renewal. A newfound appreciation for life will enable you to survive for an extended period. This is facilitating the manifestation of my grandeur in significant ways, enhancing my strength and capability, and inciting me to desire more. Join me in assisting with this critical endeavor during this period of transition. The easy path or the challenging way is the choice that God gives us. We should opt for the simpler alternative, as the extended route may be challenging and occasionally distressing. Demonstrate your readiness to learn and adhere to my directives, and I will reveal your cognitive deficiencies and blind spots. I will reveal to you areas of your heart that you are unaware of and minor areas of sin. The Father instructs, repent promptly and be prepared to relinquish your position. If not, you will be unable to achieve my level of glory and will forfeit your authority. Join me on a retreat from the prying eyes of others and the potential predators who may exploit your vulnerability to disrupt the process. Request that I investigate your emotions and assist you in altering your behavior. You will receive a renewed spirit of righteousness and a clean heart. It will possess a heart of gold that demonstrates compassion and unconditional love for others. God declares, "It is an accurate representation of my essence, as I am love." Adhere to the instructions provided, and we can expedite the process. The Father asserts that you will emerge from it rejuvenated, and prepared for the subsequent season. Today, God informs you that the divine justice gavel will be in your favor. I have concealed you from the din of people today, and my affection has enveloped you. Accept the shield and buckler that I bestowed upon you in the Spirit, and be assured that no calamity will befall you. The flames that you are traversing will not even make contact with a single hair on your cranium. You have requested, implored, pleaded, and petitioned, and I have responded appropriately. I am here today to assist you and to disorient and humiliate those who intend to cause you harm. I will not wait for the compassion I have demonstrated to be met with violence toward you. I will not leave you hanging. I have provided them with ample time and opportunities to reconsider their stance. The Father declares that the present moment is the time for correction and punishment, therefore, one must maintain humility. Permit modifications. Demonstrate self-sufficiency to avoid punishment and remain receptive to the guidance of my Spirit. Who are those adversaries? What about those individuals? I have previously advised you to forgive, let go, and bless. Kindly provide them to me. In the same way as an individual who has not been forgiven, the act of not forgiving another individual results in unnecessary suffering. The chains are still encircling your ankle if you are unable to free even your own worst adversary. I have resolved to bestow blessings upon you. However, If you are unable to genuinely bless your adversary, the favorable outcomes I have in mind for you will not manifest. Therefore, I reiterate, may those who have defrauded, misled, or abused you be blessed. This ensures your benefit and elevates you to a greater level of blessings in my dominion. God promises that He will be present when circumstances are adverse. Know that I am in control of everything for your benefit, regardless of how it appears, when you feel as though you have no other option but to act on your emotions. In the worst-case scenarios, I can act on your trust. Objects that are reflected in a mirror appear to be larger than they are. I think that faith is genuine, has substance, and can develop as a result of my word. In the absence of my word, your faith may deteriorate and diminish, resulting in anxiety, disbelief, and doubt. Concentrate on my current activities rather than the events that are occurring in my vicinity. When my spirit is within you, you are capable of discerning the devil's schemes. My abilities will begin to manifest themselves at your data level, surpassing what you have previously encountered. This document enumerates the prerequisites for performing the actions that Jesus performed, as well as actions that are even more significant. As a result, you will require an increased level of faith, trust, and fortitude. You must have complete confidence in my ability to fulfill my commitments to you and to assist others throughout your existence. The objective is to emulate Christ. You were created to resemble me, which is why you are composed of divine spirit. As I requested, seek my face, your heart responded, your face, Lord, will I seek. I will conceal you in my shelter and raise you on a rock when you are in difficulty. Your head will be elevated above your adversaries, and you will offer a sacrifice of praise with joyful screams when your kindness and grace are completely demonstrated to you. Today, God informs you that you are not a prisoner of failure. Things are not in a dire state. Despite the enemy's efforts to convince you that it is finished, I am only beginning, my love. You are currently experiencing an increase in efficiency. I am guiding you to a new level of honesty in my spirit. Today is a day of favor, which enables you to explore a profound realm of grace and permission. It is acceptable to God. Despite Satan's efforts to convince you otherwise, it is undeniable that I am a forgiving Father. I am providing you with the opportunity and autonomy to investigate a new aspect of my identity and to ascertain your identity about me. Today, I grant you new permission to ascend to a more elevated position within me. God declares, be aware that I desire you to be my unique treasure and delight. Approach me. I am not concealing my identity in any way. I am not attempting to conceal myself. I will ensure that you locate me. Liberation. I permit you to examine my affection and goodwill. Enjoy the tranquility of being without exerting oneself, simply exist. Acquire the ability to embrace the fact that I exist in and through you. I am inviting you to participate in this improved lifestyle. You are welcome to approach me and embrace me. Rest your head on my shoulder, take in my tranquility, and relinquish all of your sorrow and anguish. I will restore your vitality today. God declares, I will alleviate all the anguish in your heart today. God is now instructing you to observe events from a unique perspective, which is a result of the Spirit inside you. You will no longer consider the possibility of encountering difficulties. Regardless of the circumstances, you will alter your perspective and prioritize my calm when you encounter challenges. This is because my serenity transforms every challenge into an opportunity for progress and success. You are enveloped in my tranquility. There is tranquility in my psyche, both above and below you. My tranquility is permeating every aspect of your existence and every circumstance. You are not merely sorrow and loss. Sadness is incapable of elucidating its feelings. My tranquility, akin to a river in your land, inspires you to anticipate extraordinary, superior, and unparalleled bounties. My tranquility is generating novel opportunities that are replacing obstacles and complications. My tranquility is akin to a hammock, where you can unwind beneath the palm tree of my compassion. Enjoy my tranquility. Perform an action that will evoke my tranquility and utilize my serenity to observe the outcome. May my serenity be sent to address the issue that is disrupting your tranquility. Take it easy on the settee today with a cup of my peace. Allow my serenity to embrace you like a comforting blanket, providing you with a consistent, tranquil environment that remains with you when you require it. God declared that the death of one individual for the benefit of all others results in the death of all. I elected to have my son die for all individuals, but particularly for you. The judge's directive has been implemented. The enemy has no power over you anymore, as it did not have power over my son when he defeated imprisonment. This is due to the execution that has taken place. God declares, I am liberating you from your servitude. Do not confuse the essence of my being with the facts that encircle you, regardless of their specificity. Payment has been conducted. The fees have been settled. Enter the structure. Come in with faith and insist that all of the plans and promises I have made to you are fulfilled automatically. God commands, proceed. Exit, Chronos, and enter, Kairos. Chronological time is always expressed as not yet and not now. You are not called to be dissatisfied, you are called to claim what is yours. You are not a child of frustration if you desire to obtain what is truly yours in Christ and my dominion. Instead, you are a victim of appropriation. As my heart flows into yours, your life will transform until the issues caused by the adversary are resolved. This will enable my works to flourish, rule, and benefit you, guiding you toward the etherealized destiny to which I have summoned you. Accept it. Accept it. The Father affirms, take my promise as your own today. I am not delaying or denying you in any way. Today, God is supporting your cause and is on your side. You have been subjected to criticism, judgment, misinterpretation, and slander. However, it is important to remember that the truth ultimately triumphs over falsehoods. My truth, which is the essence of my identity in your situation, transcends the evidence and prevails over the accuser. Some individuals believe that I have abandoned you or turned you over to the adversary. Nothing could be more inaccurate regarding my identity in your circumstances. Individuals who have been rescued have arrived. Today is a new day and a new epoch. You are currently in a period of favor and blessing that will result in a significant breakthrough. Therefore, anticipate it and anticipate its arrival, as you will not be denied. Address your soul with the following: Soul, a delay is not a rejection. I stated in my word that every promise is yes and amen, so who can dispute my affirmative response in your life? Are you troubled by your remorse, or do you question your faith? I possess a comprehensive understanding of all subjects and am more intelligent than your remorse. Cease making erroneous decisions and assessments due to a lack of sufficient information. I desire for you to employ your eyes to observe and your mind to think with the mind of Christ. I am within you, contemplating my thoughts and taking my actions to effect a significant deliverance and a critical period of change in the enemy's control over your circumstances. Trust the excellent account that I have established within and around you today, as God has instructed. Limitations are dissolving, and an infinite supply of bounties and favor is bringing you closer to the destiny that has been predetermined for you since the beginning of time. You have received gifts and privileges, and there will be additional ones. I will immediately restore what you have lost to you through my compassion and power. Avoid feelings of melancholy. Do not be disheartened by things that will eventually vanish. Rather, take pleasure in the possessions you possess and anticipate the future. Some perspectives influence you that are not confined to the natural world. Is it necessary for you to reaffirm your faith in the spiritual truths that I have demonstrated and instructed you? You are to heal yourself by the instructions of God. Reject your restricted perspective of uncertainty and return to the most profound aspects of yourself, where my essence communicates with you, directing you through the turbulent waters and establishing your course as I bestow blessings beyond your fondest expectations at this moment. Before the video ends, I request to donate us some dollars because I do not have house and I have to make a new house.